Hello everyone, welcome to Keto Living. So today I'm going to try to do a whole week's worth of meals for you to show you what I do to meal plan. Now, of course of all, I have to go by what my macros is. And if you don't understand about macros, please hop on over to my other channel, which is my Keto Journey. And I'll link it up here on the screen for you and down below in the description box. And check out that video about how to find out your macros. And so I do all my prepping on Sunday. So even though you're watching this on Friday, I am actually doing it on Sunday. So without further ado, let me get started. First, we're going to start with breakfast. That's what I usually do. I do breakfasts, and then I do lunches, and then I put together my dinners. And then I store them all in a central place. So I just have to pull everything out. So let me put you on pause and bring you down here. Okay, so for breakfast, I usually do either my bulletproof coffee or eggs or something like that. This week is crazy, so I'm going to be doing something very simple. And I'm going to be making egg muffins. And so what I've started out with, I have already do sausage. You can buy pre-made sausage. You can pre-cooked sausage or whatever. And I just chopped up about 6 links into small pieces. And then I chopped up half a bunch of asparagus and about 6 green onions in here. And then I have about a half a cup of cheddar and a half a cup of Gruyere cheese. And then I just have some butter here that I'm going to grease my muffin pan with. So all I'm going to do is crack some eggs. And these eggs are awesome. And while I'm here with eggs, let me tell you, I've already pre-boiled a dozen eggs for this week. So I do all that ahead of time because it's just easier. Like I said, I get all my prep work done. So, ooh, eggshell. Yucky. We don't want to include eggshell. We don't need crunch in our egg muffins. Okay. Nobody's going to be eating these but me, but I still don't want eggshells in them. Now, I get my eggs. I get about 2 dozens delivered every week from my friend, Miss Judy, who is Catalina's mom. She's one of my kiddos. They have chickens, and so I get farm fresh eggs. And they are the best eggs to boil because you can leave them on the counter. If you don't wash fresh chicken eggs, if you don't wash them right away, they can stay out to 6 months on your counter. And so, another piece of egg. And that's another thing. If you get a little piece of shell, you can stick your egg in there and dip it up. Now, these have been washed before I use them. I washed them. And so that's all done. And then I'm just going to mix these up right quick before I move my eggshells on the road. If I can find my little, there it is, my little thing right here. Now I put it in this bowl so it would be easier for me to pour into the muffin pans. And then I'm just going to put a few drops, well, probably about a 1/4 cup of heavy cream in there. And what's nice about this is they're very easy to freeze and stuff. And so you can put them in your freezer. And I'm just adding a little salt and pepper. Okay. Trying to hurry. I got each segment timed out. I only have 30 minutes on my phone. Okay. So what you're going to do then, is you're going to bring your muffin pan in. And then I'm just going to take some butter with my hands. I'll have to wash my hands. And then just rub butter into the little wells. Okay, I have all that done. So I'm just going to mix up my little onions, my sausage, And I'm going to dump some cheese in here. There, you see the cheddar cheese that time. My oven's all ready. And then all we're going to do is try to find like an equal portion of the mixture in here. Now this is going to make probably 2 batches, or maybe another 6. And you're just going to put these in the oven, and they're going to bake for about, got too much in that one, about 30 to 40 minutes on 350 degrees. You don't want to put too much, can't get your eggs in there. But these have very few carbs in them. I think maybe it's 1 net carb per muffin. And then I'm going to have a few left over here. And then I'm just going to whip my eggs up again. And just pour them in till they're about halfway full. And the eggs will soak in. Now, if you have eggs left over, like this mixture left over, and for me, it's Sunday night, and you don't want to make more than 12 muffins or whatever, you can certainly put this in a pan, mix you some eggs up, and you can make yourself an omelet. And it's really good. And that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm not filling these quite full. Just going back and adding a little bit to some of them that are lacking. And in case I didn't tell you, I used about 10 eggs. Okay, so that is going in the oven for 350 degrees. When they come out, I'll show you how I put them away. Okay, so while we're waiting on the eggs to finish cooking, we're going to work on our lunch. And the first thing we're going to make is boiled eggs. And I just, like I said, I boiled eggs ahead of time. And I am making egg salad for couple of days of lunch. And so really, I will only need, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 eggs for egg salad, because I'm going to have other things for lunch that day too. Now, this is my Pampered Chef hand little mixer thing right here. And it gives me a little workout, but I don't have to worry about doing anything else with it. And it works really good, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to chop that up. I might actually do a few more, but I don't think so, because I'm going to put some in my, I'm also going to have tuna salad for lunch this week. So I'm just going to put that in there. I've got a couple pieces I missed, but it's okay. Yeah, I think I will do a couple more. Just sit this down inside of here. And, yes, I know I shouldn't cut with a knife in my hand, but okay. And I'm not even going to wash this yet because I'm going to chop up some for my tuna salad. I'll just leave that right there out of the way. And then to this, and I don't care if it has a couple of big pieces in it. It'll break up when I get through. So to that, I'm going to add a cup of mayonnaise and about 2½ tablespoons of just yellow mustard, just to give it some twang. And so I'm just going to mix this up. Okay, so I added some salt and pepper. And then I'm just going to put this into one of my Dollar Tree containers. And see how quick and easy that is? But when you take the time to prep, it's only a matter of minutes putting it all together. So I just boiled a dozen eggs. Now, my secret to boiling eggs is, of course, using eggs that are not totally brand new fresh eggs. And also letting the eggs come to room temperature and putting room temp water across of them. Let them come to a boil. Take them off the heat. Cover them up with a lid and let them sit for 15 minutes. And then when you get ready to peel them, they will be extremely hot. You plunge them into cold water and they will peel easily. Now, what I do in my fridge is I have a basket. So I know this is lunch and it's already prepped. So now we're moving on to the tuna salad. Okay, guys, I'm back with the tuna salad now. So basically, I do about the same thing I do for egg salad, of course. Not that many eggs. And I have 2 cans of the tuna that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. If you've seen my haul, my impromptu Dollar Tree haul from couponing. Which, by the way, I got $1.50 off 2 cans. And so I only paid 50 cents for every 2 cans that I got. And so, like I said, I was able to donate some and then keep some for myself. And so I'm going to put some eggs in there. And then I'm going to put, where is my spoon? Well then, oh, duh. I'm going to put about the same amount of mayonnaise and mustard as I did with the egg salad. Mix that up a little bit. Now, I'm not going to have bread, of course. So I bought salad leaves to put my tuna fish on my salad. And I'm also going to put in some dill salad cubes. I love these. Now I know some people like sweet pickles. I'm going to be honest. Even before I started keto, growing up, I never liked sweet relish pickles. I still don't to this day. But I do love my dill pickles. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. And I'm going to go get me probably a couple of my Betty Crocker cups. I'm not sure if this will hold all of it or not. I doubt it. I'm just going to put that in there. Now, and if I didn't tell you on the egg salad, I usually do like 2 big ice cream scoopers full for lunch on a bed of lettuce. I think I might keep that all in there. All right, and that is lunch for this week. Put the top on that, and then that goes in my basket. Okay, and I'm getting ready to take the eggs out. So let's see what they look like. Okay, guys, these are the muffins, and they look yummy. I can tell I overfilled a couple of them, but who cares? That's just more to eat. So basically what I'm going to do with these is take these out put them on a platter or a plate and let them completely cool. And then when they've got cool, I'm going to put them in Ziploc baggies and they will go in my baskets as well. And so I'll have all my meals. That's why I love using the basket method. I have a container in my fridge that holds all my meats and stuff. I have one for cheese, one for, you know, if I do have any sandwich meat. Typically, I don't buy a lot of sandwich meats because they're high in preservatives and they have a lot of just, you know, not so good stuff for you. So, those are egg muffins, and when they get completely cooled, I'm going to store those away in Ziploc baggies. All right, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think that I am going to make this a 2-part video because I'm about to run out of space and I won't be able to continue the whole video in one piece. So I'd rather cut it off when I can before it runs out on me. So we'll call this one breakfast and lunch, and then the next one we'll do snacks and dinners. And dinners is going to be real easy because I'll show you how I put everything together. Now, I don't always cook everything on Sunday night for dinner. I do prep it, though, and get it completely ready just to put it in the oven when the last kid walks out the door. Or, you know, I have everything together in one simple bag. So that is my breakfast and my lunch for the week. And then I'll show you snacks and dinner when I come back. So please make sure you tune in for part 2. And don't forget, I have more information on my channel, my keto journey, about the macros and how much you should eat, fat versus protein versus carbs. And then don't forget to come back for part 2. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking that little button up there that says subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me for part 1 of Keto Living today, and I will see you back in just a few minutes with part 2.